So I'm making this video because we have solutions for this issue, which I'm going to come with today in this video. This is not a scientific examination. This is definitely not rocket science. This is pretty common today. Men are getting left out in the dark time and time again. And a lot of dudes are sad. A lot of dudes are frustrated. A lot of dudes are pissed. A lot of dudes are a lot of different things. A lot of dudes are going their own way. There's a reason the MGTOW movement, men going their own way, is a thing. Men are typically not respected either today, and no one should just be respected for no reason, but there's men that are worthy of being respected and are still not respected, so it is an issue. There is issues on both ends of the spectrum, and we're going to talk about it. As for men, what you guys have to understand, bro, is 9 times out of 10 today, you are going to get your time wasted by a woman. And is this entirely a woman's fault? Not entirely, because you're choosing to talk in the first place. So we can't just sit there and just blame women. Well, with that being said, there's solutions of these same repeated patterns happening. Because you guys have to understand, man, women are hypergamous by nature. When they see value, they can sniff it from miles away. Value is what they're coming after because they want security. Women want to feel safe. They don't view you really as just a human being that needs to be coddled as a man. They view you as a man that they can get things from, security from, love from, attention from, security from, finances from, because that's a part of security. That is how they view you. They will love you under those conditions. If you do not provide those things, they ain't gonna love you. They're gonna despise you. They're gonna leave you out in the dark. And that's not their problem. They are going after those things. You guys as men have to know those things. I mean, it's gonna help. So as a man, if you don't have your life together and you repeatedly and continually to try to get things going with women and you're wasting your own time, that is your fault, brother. You guys just have to understand, and man, when I was young, things happened. Things happened. To the point where this is like, bro, this is a joke. All this stuff, joke. Now let me grind and watch what I go on and do in this life. Because we ain't playing. And a lot of these people are also very, bro, women ain't all there either. Like, women ain't all there, bro. They make terrible decisions. Emotionally insane. Terrible decisions. How many times have you seen a woman make a terrible decision that later on regretted it? That is because they were in their emotions at the moment. This is why men have made decisions for women since the beginning of time. We leave them to their own devices. Look at what happens when we leave them to their own devices. What are they gonna do? Even women who are single, bro, they got a bunch of men talking to them. They got a bunch of male attention and validation and advice and everything else. They are not going without men, bro. No women's going without men. They ain't doing it. And any that even tries to do it, look at the results. Look at the results of their lives. We're not even trying to be mean, but just look. These are the facts. Just look. So, back to what we were saying. Y'all that are getting left out in the dark time and time and time again, every guy has been there where he has invested time, and then somewhere along the line, a woman makes some sort of excuse. She's mentally unstable. She can't do this right now. You deserve better. Whatever's going on, and you were just there the whole time. You did what you were supposed to do, and it just ends. And those same exact individuals regret it later on. They just could not do it. A lot of them don't even want you to see who they actually are, bro. They're going to hide that shit like a motherfucker. They're going to hide that shit because they know if you seen that, you would dip. You're gone. Because you ain't dealing with that. And they know you can do better. They know you deserve better. So that's when they say those things, they're not actually lying. They mean it. And they cannot measure up to you. Deep down, they know it. So, it's very common that women waste men's time. If a man is actually trying to get something on with a woman, he is not trying to waste time. And if a man gets something going with a woman and then like weeks or a month or a few months into it, he just dips, that's because he saw how big of a red flag you were. Let me tell you that right now. That is what it is. No man is going to leave a good situation with a good woman where things are going well. It's just not going to happen. But on the other hand, women do that. Women do that. And later on regret it. And, bro, there's a lot of people that are going to miss out on you. There's a lot of people that's going to miss out on you, and it's hilarious. Women can end up with other people, and they're still going to be spying on your life. To just try to scope out, maybe I made the wrong decision. Maybe I should have just been with this guy. Bro, they could be married with kids, and they're going to be watching you like a hawk. Because you intrigued them. They are low-key attracted to you. You intrigue them. They're going to be watching you. As they have husbands and kids, they're still going to be watching you, bud. Because they just want to be sure they made the right decision, and a lot of the times they're going to look and they're going to be envious of you. And bro, there's girls and boyfriends, boy. There are girls out there with boyfriends. When you come across, they look at you mad because they picked the wrong guy. You know how crazy that is? There's women out here that picked the wrong fucking dude. So when you walk by and they see you, it's like they're just upset. Because they see you and they're mad about what the guy they're with. They're mad at you because they have a different boyfriend that they don't even like. And they know for a fact they would like you more. But they probably know low-key they can't pull you. They can't get you by. And that's why they're mad, because they have a lesser man, and when you walk by, they just get upset. Because they want that value. They want you. They want y'all, boy. They don't want the dude that they're with. They don't even really like him. They're just with him because that's what they have. That's what they can get at that moment. They might leave him in 20 years. They might leave him in 3 years. But at the moment, they're not really happy with it, bro. You can see the look on their faces. I have seen this shit happen before. And it's hilarious. It's just like, man, that sucks. Sorry. But shit happens. So, my advice to you guys that are getting your time wasted, you're getting left out in the dark time and time again by females for whatever reason. There's a lot of reasons, bro. There's a lot of different shit that happens. I would advise you guys, if you're not where you want to be in life, I'm not saying don't try at all. Minimize your time trying with women, like a lot. Like, just be that dude that doesn't really care. Like, you might talk to a chick few or whatever, but you're not really trying to get them. That's going to make you more attractive to begin with, because they're like, this guy's different. All these other guys, they're just trying to get me right away. They're just trying to just put it right out there and rush things. That's not attractive to me. That's a man that doesn't have anybody else. Why would I want him? That's how they think. But if you're that dude that's just kind of there, you're not even talking too much. You're just kind of there. You're living your life, and they can tell you're focused in life. That raises an eyebrow. They're going to be looking at you because you don't give a fuck. You're living your life. You're building life. They feel like you're climbing Mount Everest, and they're looking up at you because, you up. You up, boy, you up. They're looking at you. You're not down on the same level as them, just trying to court them and trying to get them and everything else like every other dude. Nah, you climbing. You David Goggins, but you climbing to the top of the mountain. That makes them look up. They want to be a part of it. Good job, fellas. That's what you just have to do. Stop wasting time. Stop being down there. Stop putting them on the pedestal as if they're above you just because they're pretty. You guys think that way because y'all don't have enough value to begin with. If y'all was built, if y'all was successful, you'd have the confidence. And it would just pour out of you. And these women are going to see the value in you. You're not going to put their beauty on a pedestal. They might be beautiful, yeah. They might be, but you don't pedestalize it. You don't put yourself below them and you're talking to them just like they're this queen of goddess of Almighty. You talk to them on an even playing field. Like, it's not that you treat them bad and talk down on them, but you just treat them well, but you respect yourself, and that's the vibe they can get from you. You treat them well, but you still respect yourself. You still have value. You act like that. You talk like that. They like that. They don't want a dude who's pedestalizing them and, oh, baby, will you marry me? The very first message you get. The very first message you do, you're just trying to make her your girlfriend or you're trying to get a date with her, bro. No wonder why most of you are getting left out in the dark. Stay in the fucking dark and grind, man. Chop some trees down. Do some shit. Build yourself up. Build yourself up to the point where you're not sitting around in fear, thinking about women, daydreaming about being with a woman, and oh my God, you're just thinking that way all the time. Like, get that shit out of your head. And get your purpose in your head, because a woman is not your purpose. It is a woman that you can partner with, that you can live a life with, but it's not your purpose. It is a woman. Your purpose is the things you got going on in life. Purpose is what you're going to create, which means you're spending a lot of your time and a lot of your day with that on your mind. You're doing those things. You're climbing the mountain. You're going to kill the animals to bring them back to get food on the table. You have a fucking purpose. But with social media, man, a lot of dudes think they can just sit back, get on Snapchat and stuff, try to rizz up these women. You fucking idiots. Like, what are you even thinking? What are you thinking? It's embarrassing, to be honest. Once you become something, bro, everything else flies out the window. You have women lining up, getting in line to even think about having a shot with you. You guys understand the difference in being that type of dude and being the dude that's down here trying to like sweet talk her with words, trying to rizz her up? It's just embarrassing. That's what it is. Like, dudes will just go all out trying to just like fake shit to just try to get these girls, and bro, you already lost. You already lost. So yeah, as time keeps going on, your ass is going to get left out in the dark because she's going to see who you are. It doesn't work. And guess what? If you become something, if you become somebody, something significant, there's no beating around the bush. She's going to see, okay, that's who he is. That's who he's worked towards to be. That's who he's become. I like that. He was focused. He can lead, protect, provide. He can do all these things. Because he was focused. He wasn't focused on women. He was focused on his mission. Now he's a man. So all you dudes sitting back, and you're young and you don't have shit going, bro, I don't feel one bit sorry for you if you just are spending your time continuously trying to get a fucking woman. That time has to be spent getting yourself somewhere, and you getting yourself somewhere is what's going to easily attract women. You'll talk to the prettiest chicks out there. It's not that you're going to get every one of them, but that's the category you fall under, because that's the man you've become. You don't just get that privilege in a snap of a finger. You got to earn that privilege. You want the prettier women, you become that fucking guy. And you will. You will have the pick of the litter. You will have options. You will have that. That's what you will have. And like I said, you still won't get all of them, because women are women, bro. Like some of them are impossible. And a lot of things have to go into play to even get one in the first place. Sometimes things just don't work out, but the truth of the matter is, you're going to have a variety in line. That's going to be your type. So, I'm telling you guys this, so y'all take the right actions in life and stop sitting back, not spending enough time on becoming the man you're supposed to become, but rather spending the time on being the man you're supposed to become. You have to do that, and you have to not sit back and just try to get the women. You try to get your life in order. You try to become that type of dude. And you're not, bro, here's the thing too. This is strictly for yourself. You're not doing this just to get the women. Oh, I'm going to do this just to get the women. You're not doing it for that. You are doing this strictly for yourself and your future. And here's the thing, bro. You can, like, I've seen people hit the gym because they want to get more muscle so they could get more women and all this stuff. And guess what? They put on a bit of muscle, and guess what happened? They fizzled out because they did it to do that. They didn't start the gym because that's a part of who they are. They want to be fit. They want to be healthy. They want to be confident. That's who they are. That dude is going to be in the gym for the rest of his life. AKA myself, AKA a few other people that I know. When you do things because of something else, and it's not for you, you're done. Everything has to be because it's in you, bro. It's in you to do those things. You're not doing it to get women. You're doing it because it's a part of who you are. That is also what women love and are attracted to the most in a man. It's a fucking authentic man with purpose, who knows who he is, who has his own personality. That's the thing. And a lot of you guys lack that. It has to be worked on. It has to be addressed. Work has to be done. Straight up. So all the time you're wasting and spending just trying so hard to get women, bro, like, that's the issue. That is why your ass is going to get left out in the dark time after time after time again. Men are getting sick of it. Men are even checking out because of it. But then there's also men who check out because there's not even enough women that are worthy to go around. That exists too. Because I know fellas who have it all together, bro, and it's still hard. It can still be hard. So there's lots of women messing up out there as well. There's lots of dudes messing up. There's lots of women messing up. And it's up to every single person to be self-aware enough of what they have to do on their end to be an attractive man or an attractive woman, and just be who you are. There is literally nothing more attractive than being just like who you are and who you're supposed to be. And that is the truth. And that is also the end of this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys can take something from this. If I can save a good amount of you from wasting your time, I'm doing my job. With that being said, God will and God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.